Welcome back to the channel, guys. I got my first warning from YouTube on the Office Pro 2021. In my opinion, it was fully legit. All links were perfect, but that's it, I suppose. We live and we learn, and we go on to the next video. So here we are doing, turn this round, some unboxings. So as you can see, I've got some unboxings to do. This one here is from, well, I know what this is, we'll open that in a second. And this one here is from Singularity Computers over in Australia. So thank you very much, Daniel. I do get pretty much all my water cooling parts from them, so we'll open that in a sec. And this one here is going to replace this. I've had this for about 5 years now, 4 or 5 years maybe, and the keys are starting to squeak. So yeah, not great. So I have ordered this one, different one. So we'll get this opened up along with this one, and then we can get started. You can see it through there. This is the KeyChron K8. So we'll get that out of the way. Oh yeah. So this is the. Oh, watch your ears on that one. Sorry guys. This is the KeyChron. Yeah, it looks fantastic. So let's get this opened up somehow. Doing it with one hand, so bear with me, guys. Oh, 4 days for a video, but yeah, we all start somewhere. And the problem I've got is, when doing videos, I do like to listen to music, but obviously with copyright strikes and obviously learning what you can and can't do, etc., it's a bit of a pain in the butt. So anyway, right, let's get this opened up. Come on. Nearly there. Oh yeah. There we go. We've got the wireless one. I did want to change from the wired one, so I've actually went wireless on this. In a second. I've got the instruction manual. Okie dokie. We've got spare keycaps. Fantastic. That's pretty cool. Cool. What else we've got? We've got the keycap remover. Cool. And then we've got power via USB. So obviously once this is charged, I can basically use it without the cable. So the cable can be tucked away, which is good. Right, on to this bad boy. Let's get this out this little sack, so to speak. Let's see if we can do this one-handed without going everywhere. Oh yeah, KeyChron. If that's not a thumbnail, I don't know what is. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, anyway, right. Sorry. Let's get back to it. Right. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that is nice. So here are the two next to each other. As you can see, this is the 60% one compared to the full keyboard that I had before. So yeah, it's wow, what a difference that is. I don't know if the camera and the audio will pick this up, but we can do some typing on this to see the difference between the keystrokes. So listen to this. Oops, I'll need to pause this because we're playing some music. We don't want that. Yeah, and the difference on this one is, oh, that's nice. Wow. Sorry, my work phone is going bananas at the moment. So I don't know if you can hear that, but wow. Honestly, that sounds so good. Wow, yeah, I'm very, very impressed with this. So the difference, wow, I can't actually believe the difference keyboards have come along, to be honest. This one, this is my Razer one, and the difference between this and the new KeyChron K8, or K8, sorry, is night and day. These are more spongy, quiet, well, these are obviously more in line with those ones there, the IBM ones. So those sound not exactly the same, but very, very similar. But yeah, wow, yeah, very, very impressed with that. So let me get this put back in its box just now. I'll just put it to the side. We will then get it all installed and we'll have a good play with it. So let's just pop that there for now, and then we can crack on and open the other one to show you guys what's in this. So let's get this opened with a trusty knife. There we go. This is the beautiful stuff from Daniel. So yeah, like I said, I get all my parts from Daniel at the moment. Right, nothing else in there. Goodbye. So this is 17, 16 and 15 gauge wire. This is for making up my own cables. I got these just because I was ordering this stuff and I just asked them to chuck in this stuff anyway, because why not? That means I can build my own cables rather than asking Daniel to build them. These little screws are for my reservoir. It's very dark, you can't really see through the glass, but we'll come back to that. Actually, let's just see if I can get in. Let's move that, and maybe you can see a little bit more. So that's the little screws for the reservoir. I've asked them to send some more of these just as some spares, so thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. And this is to finish off. Oh, actually, more stuff. Yeah. So these are for making up cables. This stuff. These are the pins and the connectors needed for making up these wires. I've still to order the tools for it, but that's on the way. They are due soon. These are obviously 24 pin. We have got 8 pin. We've got everything in here. We've got 4 pin fan connectors. we've got everything we need. We've got 6-pin power connectors, 24-pin. We've got SATA just there. Everything you need to build cables. So I didn't get sleeving. I'll pick that up on my own. But the wires I got chucked in, and then obviously we've got the pins here as well. So that's for building my own cables. So onto the cables themselves. Let's have a look at these. Now, when I went to order cables through Cable Mod, they were only doing one cable per customer, which kind of sucked because I needed a lot more than one cable. Thank you very much, buddy. Some more M4s, button heads. Thank you. I needed some more than one cable, and look at these. Wow. Holy moly. These are beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go through them. Let's see, where are we? Right, so this one here, right, let's start left to right. So this one here is the 24-pin. Just look at that. Daniel, thank you very much. These are absolutely amazing. They really are. That's some craftsmanship, buddy. They are absolutely fantastic. They really are. And I'm so glad I went with white, baby blue and black. That's just going to suit the build perfect. They're just, honestly, I can't tell you how good these cables are. They really are fantastic. So these are the 24, that's a 24-pin. So this will go into the board. This end will go into these two will go into the power supply. This one here is for the power to the main board. So these are running dual 8-pins. Let me see, just trying to think. This one here will go into the board, and these two here will go into the bottom of the power supply. So again, they are absolutely fantastic. They just feel so good. Not in that way, so behave. But yeah, I can't stress what kind of work Daniel does. I've been ordering parts from Daniel for a long time, so if you don't know who he is, check out his channel, Singularity Computers. You'll definitely know who he is, but it's a little plug for him. Not that he needs it. And this one here is for the GPU. So this one here, this side here, will go into the top, just there. I can zoom in. Just there. It's too dark. I'll need to get some light. And then the bottom part of these three ones here. There's a tight. These three here will go into the power supply end as well. So yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, buddy. So yeah, so let's get this all installed. We'll go with the keyboard, we'll go with the cables, and we've got some bonus stuff of, where is it? We've got Daniel's Singularity Computers RGB hub, and this finishes off the lighting in the computer on my custom one. So once that's in, all this here will be lit up, and she will look fantastic. Alright guys, on that note, I will be back. We will be back. Oh no, in a jiffy. Alright guys, see you in a second. Right guys, I have tidied everything up now. I have also disconnected the old keyboard. As you can see here, it's ready to be replaced by the new one. So yeah, it's been charging for 3 hours via USB into USB-C. Once charged, it fully comes up and it goes green. But prior to that, this will stay red until it's fully charged. They do say you get about 70 hours continuous use. So let's disconnect this. We'll bring this over and we will move my mic. We will then get this connected to the PC. So as you can see here, this one here is for charging and obviously for working via the cable and not the Bluetooth. This one here is for Windows and Android, and for Mac OS when you switch it to left to right, right being Mac OS. That's the keypad setup. This one here, far left we have Bluetooth, in the middle we have off, and on the right hand side we have working from the cable. So what we want to do is flip this to the Bluetooth. These will come on. Now there is a trick to this. I've already brought up my Bluetooth and devices, so let's see if I can do this one-handed. But when I say one-handed, I've got the camera at a complete strange angle to see if it will work, so bear with me. So what I'm doing is you go on to add a device, click on Bluetooth, you hold down the function button and 1 for 4 seconds. This will bring up the Bluetooth activation light. That lasts for about 3 minutes. And there we go. We bring in the KeyChron, we literally click that, it brings it up and it's now connected. Simple as that. So yeah, so make sure when you add it, it is the function button, which is obviously that one there, this one. And then obviously we go over to the number 1 button. It's not F1, it's the 1. So we go function and F1 for about 4 to 5 seconds. So that's it installed. We will click done, and as you can see there, it is paired and ready to go. I've still to obviously set up my lights and RGB. And here's some of the functions of the RGB. So have a look guys, see what you think. It's a fantastic keyboard, it really is. I'm actually in love with this. It's so good. I just need to figure out what RGB I like. So yeah.
camera's just not focusing at night time, which is one of the downsides of quickly using my phone for this. So let's change it back onto this. Yeah, so we'll leave it there, guys, and let's get back to the video.
I do like it when it's off, but I do like it when it's on as well, so we'll see what happens and what I decide. But that's that now installed. We'll now switch to the PC. I'll get all this out, and what we'll do is we will install the cables, and that is this PC finished. So we will be back in a jiffy. Here we go, guys. So this is the front of the PC. As you can see, I kind of always stay one generation behind. Generally, when all the new stuff comes out, it's far too expensive. Yes, I can afford them, but I don't need that sort of hardware for what I use the PC for. So I generally stay one generation behind. So this is literally freshly built. So as you can see, we have a 3090 all cooled. We have the Singularity computers. This is the reservoir. This is the 200mm one. We have EK fittings. These are the 16mm. As you can see there, we've got the EK radiators. These are the Quantum. We've got two 360s, and these are the PE ones. We've got the Singularity computers brackets that go on to the radiators, and you can actually adjust where things go. We've got an EK block. We've got the G-Skill Trident, that's a 64 gig kit. The board, we've got a Aorus Master, and that's the version 1. And we've got the Barrowitch. This is the temp and flow meter as well. We've also got the Revolt X, and it's the 1200 version. Down here, we'll turn it around, you can see that. We've got some, we've got I think it's an 18 terabit hard drive. It could be a 16. I think it's a 16. We'll double check that. We're going to replace these cables in here with those ones, and we'll do some tidying on the back. So let me get this all turned round. And okay, guys, we have got some of the cables in. I have still to do the two 8-pin EPS going into the CPU, but I can't get to them because obviously the water cooling stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is, in about another month's time, that'll be 6 months, or 4 months actually, wait a minute, 4 months, this has been built. So what I normally do is, I drain the loop, I pull the GPU out, the CPU out, and I give them a clean, and then I put in not the clear fluid, I put in a colour fluid of my choice. The clear fluid is obviously just to test. That's the big boy in the background. He's having a, I don't know what he's doing. You can see him there, you can see his bum. But yeah, so I'm going to leave these two just now. I've literally just popped in the RGB, which is right in there. Very hard to see. It's in properly. This is the cable here, so running out of here along, we're coming down and here, and this is going into the RGB hub. This will connect these up, and that will be all the RGB. Then we get to this mess. Don't worry about that. I do have cables coming for this, which obviously tidies everything up. So in the meantime, they will just need to do. But as you can see, things are starting to come together. So these two are my little fan hubs. So these go in to the motherboard, one each. It's a bank of three, as in bank of 3, and bank of 3 up the top, but they're on the inside. The little notcher which I had kicking about, so this is obviously cooling the CPU from the rear. Worth a shout, that one. We've got the 1TB Samsung. We've got the 1200X Revolt PSU. We've got the drainage for the water cooling system. We've got this cable here is for the SSD. Don't worry about the colour of it. It's the only one I had, so I've got more coming for that. This part is all tidied. This part is all tidied. This part is done. This part we're doing just now, and then this will be the last part after we flush and clean the loop. So let me get this little hub installed. We'll get it powered on, and you can see what's going on. So yeah, thank you very much, Daniel. These look fantastic. So let's pop this in, and we'll get cracking on installing these. And there we go, guys. That is it all done. As you can see, the little RGB board or hub is in. So we've got, if you can see it, we have this one here, that one there. This runs from here round all the way up and into the main board. That powers it. Two of these two here are for the GPU. This one here is for the case, and that is pretty much it. So we'll get all this here tidied up more like this, cable managed like this, once more cables arrive. Just everything's stuffed in there just now because I'm using the PC for editing, work, you name it. So yeah, so that's it, pretty much done, guys. We'll put it back together, we'll get it powered on. There we go, guys. All back together. I did, however, manage to crack the little guide that holds the cables together. So I've literally just put a dab of Gorilla Glue onto it. So yeah, that should work a treat. But that's it, it's all cleaned up. I literally just use a soft paintbrush, just dust it down. It's that easy, it's nice and clean. But as said, we will change out the fluid. You can actually see little bits of growth, micro growth just there. It's not, there's a little bit in the fins, but generally you do, like I said, 4 months on the distilled water with the treatment. Then I take it to bits again, give it a good flush, and then from there I put in the colour fluid of my choice. I may just go clear, but we'll see. Right, so let me put this all back together, and from there we'll get it powered on. Right, guys, that's everything installed and tidied up, bar a few little things. So let's power this on and we can see what happens. So this is our first power on, so let's see what goes on. Boom, woohoo! There we go. Let's move that up the road. Yeah, we'll need to fix the ROG on the RAM. That's just not a problemo. So we're booting up into Windows hopefully, and everything should go perfectly fine. Yeah, there we go. There's a splash screen, and that will take us into Windows. So yeah, so this is basically the PC now. Bar changing the RAM colour. I may put it RGB puke, but I'm actually quite liking the blue. And as you can see, the cables are in as well, at the back as well, and they're matching perfectly. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. All done and dusted. We'll see if we can get a little shot. Hang on, we'll try and move this. Yeah, it looks awesome. It really does look good. So yeah, RGB hub from Daniel at Singularity Computers works a treat, along with the cables that you can see literally just there, that one there. Thank you very much, buddy. They are amazing and they do the build perfectly. I do have the two 8-pin EPS to go in up the top, but we'll get to them once I clean out the loop. So as it stands, that's pretty much it. Job done. So what we've installed is the RGB hub from Daniel at Singularity. We've done the cabling as well, and we've hooked up the RGB also. So yeah, that's it guys. Just a little quick one, but it took its time, so I'll try and edit this video so that it's not long. But yeah, all in all, a good one. And last but not least, we'll have the keyboard. So let's have a look. All I need to do is I'm going to try and play about with the keys again to see what one suits me. Pretty much in the dark, it's too light at the moment, so yeah, that's on that one as you can see guys. But yeah, this keyboard is fantastic. I cannot complain, to be honest. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. So please like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.